the boys. Oh, this next boy, you're gonna love him, guys. Give it up for Chris Smith!
Does anybody have kids or friends with kids? Are you guys like tired of certain instances where they're just like saying shit to you that you don't care about on a constant day-to-day basis? Like they'll say things to you, it's like, oh my god, my daughter Helen, she's in the 1st grade, but she's operating at a 3rd grade reading level. You're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information. You know? I'm operating at a 7th grade reading level. That shit isn't impressive to me. Call me when you know the difference between a simile and a metaphor, because I'd sure like to know what that is. I had a weird interaction with a homeless woman recently, and I'll give you some context to our relationship before. This woman would hang outside my building, and I was coming home from work one day, and she was like, hey, can you spare some change? I'm like, of course. And then, you know, we just hung out, we started talking about the weather. 2 months go by, this happens on every so occasion, where she hangs outside my building, she asks for some change, I give it to her, and then we talk about the weather. 2 days ago, the same exchange happens. I give her change, and then we're about to finish our conversation. I'm like, it's getting warmer outside. She's like, yeah, well, I should probably get back inside. And then she goes to the apartment complex across the street from mine and buzzes herself in, and then just goes to her room. I've given this woman $40 in the past 2 months. But here's the thing, like I actually never asked if she was homeless because I think that's rude. But in my mind, like, what does she say in her opinion? She's just like, I just want some change. Like I'm just like, why? She's just like, shut up, just like give it to me. You know? Yeah. A lot of people think I'm gay for a wide variety of reasons. A lot of it is because my friends like to say that. And here's the thing, it's not any way like malicious or homophobic if they speak into it in a very matter-of-fact way, and they actually paint a very nice picture of my life. That's much nicer than my current life. They're just like, ah yes, Chris. He came out at the age of 12 and he's currently dating Andre, who's in marketing right now. Recently, they've been thinking about relocating to Vermont to open up a new and exclusive Airbnb, and I'm just like, God damn it, that sounds so nice, as long as I didn't find sucking dick just so off-putting for me. But I was bad in college. You know what, I will be honest. A lot of girls thought I was gay because in my head, a way to sort of interact with women was to appeal to their interests. And I did this in the wrong way, and I want to see if you can get it. I would talk to women, and I would say shit like this. I would go up to them and be like, Chloe, can you believe that berets are trying to make a comeback this spring? We need to say au revoir to that trend, don't we? In my head, I think I'm at least going to make out with this girl, but she's just like, this clear homosexual is making some very good points about berets. I will heed his warning and not wear them this upcoming spring. I will leave you with this. Does anyone else evaluate time based on the next available opportunity that they get to sit down? Like, I mean, yes. Thank you, Lexi. I am very lazy. I don't like doing anything that involves standing, and sometimes this is an issue. I've realized in the past that there'd be a lot of activities that I would miss out on for that reason. And one of them is basic. I realize though that it's like really not a big deal though, because I realize I wouldn't do them anyways. I'll give you the best example of it. A few years ago, my friend, before Nelson Mandela died, he got to see him speak at the United Nations, and he was describing to me the story, and he was just like, it was so inspirational, like I've learned so much from this man, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so jealous, that sounds like such an amazing experience. And then he finishes by saying, yeah, it was totally worth the 3-hour wait in line, and I was like, nope, like, would not have done that anyways, like, I don't care who you are, it doesn't matter to me, I'll call you Nelson, I won't even call you Nelson Mandela if you make me wait in line for 3 hours. You better divert that long walk to freedom up to my apartment and finish this episode of Naked and Afraid with me, or else our interaction is going to not happen. Here's the thing, I'm gonna tell you this. What would you rather do? Wait in line for 3 hours to see a guy who's changed race relations for generations to come, or sit in the comfort of your own home and watch a television program about 2 white people naked eating bugs in West Africa? I'm just saying, it's a toss-up. don't know what's what, but like, anyways, you guys, that's my time. I'm gonna bring up Alexa. Thank you so much.